Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's Caleb. Getting a late start on this, but I'm getting it up. So today's topic is how to transition legally. So that's going to be name change, gender marker change, passport, IDs, that kind of thing. I live in the United States. I can only give my experience on changing my name and gender marker in Virginia. I think each state in the United States has kind of different requirements. I don't have a passport, so I can't really say anything about that. I'm not sure. But I will tell you what I've experienced and what I know. So far, just to give a little background, I have all of my legal documentation has my legal name, Caleb James Oman, on it, with the exception of my birth certificate. My driver's license gender marker is male. My discharge papers from the military have my legal name and my legal gender, Caleb James Oman, male, on it. Working on the birth certificate, I was born in Wisconsin, so I can't actually get it changed. I can only get it amended, but that's taking extra steps, and it's going to take some time. So the way that I changed my name, I had to have a letter from a therapist, two therapists saying that I indeed have gender identity dysphoria, and that I'm under their care. So I submitted those to the courthouse in Virginia. Had to pay my legal fees. Waited a month, got a letter, and then had to show up to give the judge a testimony, basically let them know exactly what was going on, and submit a written statement. So paid another fee and submitted all of that. And about a month and a half later, got my legal name changed. Then I took that to the DMV, and also on that court order, it requested the DMV change my gender to male on my ID. So I took all of that information to Department of Motor Vehicles in Virginia and got my new ID. That's been a few years ago now. Some states require that a person's former name and gender and current name and gender be published in the newspaper. I currently live in New Mexico. That is currently the law here. That's a terrible idea. I've written to our governor a couple of times. It's just a terrible idea, especially for trans people. I don't care how friendly the state or city you're living in is. It's just a bad idea. There's got to be a way around it. So working on that. My opinion, is a bad idea. It can open us up for all sorts of discrimination and hate. But like I said, that wasn't the law in Virginia. It is the law in New Mexico that the names have to be published in the local newspaper. For my DD-214, there's a form, and I'll post the link to that form on this page, as well as a link to sort of how to copy and paste the right information. But if you've been discharged from the military and you want to get your name changed on your discharge papers, your DD-214, there is, of course, a specific form you have to fill out, and the wording has to be just right. Like I said, I will submit that information in the link in the description tab under this video. It's the military, it's the Veterans Affairs, so depending on your branch, you'll send it to wherever the documentation asks you to send it, and they will take as much time as they possibly can. It took me about 3 months to get my corrected DD-214, so that was good. I have it now. Passports I'm not sure about. I've never had a passport. I never needed one even when I was in active duty. Things have changed now, but when I was in active duty in the 90s, my military ID was good enough as a passport. I believe that's changed now, so I can't really speak to how to change that. If you are a veteran, I will give you a heads up. Even if you change your name and gender with the local with your local Veterans Affairs office, you will also need to take extra steps to change your DD-214. You'll have to submit documentation to DEERS. Every single department of the VA, they don't talk to each other. If you're a veteran, you know this already. You're just going to have to send the same information on the form that they specifically require, depending on the department, to that department, and then just wait and wait and wait. That's just, it's not even about name change, it's just anything with the VA, that's how it goes. As far as my Social Security card, the name on there is Caleb James Oming. The gender with Social Security is still listed as my birth gender assigned at birth until I get my birth certificate amended, and then I can fix that. So it is what it is. That's all the information I have. If you have any questions, as always, drop me a link. Drop me an email. I'll put my email in the description as well. If you'd like to do this that I've just done with Paperboys and become a Paperboy and share your experience on a variety of topics, let me know. Send me an email or leave me a comment. Thanks. Have a good day. Happy Sunday, y'all.